Crealies has just released so many sentiment dies in 4 different languages, and each one includes a shadow die so they can be featured on your cards in so many ways. Hello, my name is Karen Hashik of Karen's Creative Cards, and I am sharing this video on my channel as well as on Crealies YouTube channel. No matter if you speak English, French, German, or Dutch, you'll find a huge selection of sentiment dies now at Crealies. Here's the selection of the new English sentiments that I have: with gratitude, thank you, with love, take care, happy birthday, sending hugs, thinking of you, with sympathy, have a great day, miles of smiles, hugs and kisses, and just a note. You can see with these shadows, you can do the word with just the outline, you can do it with the shadow, and then you can even inlay it. So it might be a little difficult to tell, but that YOU was inlaid into the background, and then I popped the O centerpiece back in. So at least 3 different ways to use all of these sentiment dies. Now, I made many cards featuring these layered sentiments. This fun fold is called a 4-piece puzzle slider card, and I'm featuring 2 of Crealies' adorable animal dies and sentiments on the front. So it is a 4-piece puzzle, and I put sending hugs with 2 of the really cute animals there, and then when you open it up, you see happy birthday. I'm not going to show how to do that fun fold or the next puzzle fold, but I will share the templates with you. I just chose these because there's lots of surfaces to put lots of sentiments on. But I'll show you this, and you could take a screen print. It starts out as a 4 1/4 by 9 1/2, and you score it at 1 and 2 inches, so there's 2 score lines there. And then you cut a piece of patterned paper 5 3/4, and then you cut that into the 4 pieces, and then the white pieces also are a 1/4 of an inch larger than the pattern pieces. So all those measurements are on there, and you could grab that if you want. I also did the 8-piece puzzle slider card, and here I was saying thinking of you, with love, take care of you. So another fun puzzle card with lots of sentiments on here. This one might be my favorite. As you can see, the scenery flows from one part of that through another. With gratitude, thank you so much. So this is an Elfie's die. So between all of these word dies and then the Elfie's dies, you could say almost everything, right? So I'll show you a quick look at a template of this one as well. And again, you could take a screen print. Your base is 9 1/8 by 4, and again, you score at 1 and 2 inches. And then basically you got 1 and 4 inch, 2 and 3 inches, and so on. And then the cover pieces are a 1/4 inch smaller. So that is a template of that. I'm going to show you how to get this amazing texture that's on this card. I made this one with the French holiday words, so it's saying Happy Holiday, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. So this is a fun fold, and it also has really amazing texture. So I read on a Facebook page how a card maker wrinkled up parchment paper and attached it to cardstock with white glue. I tried it, and it's a really easy way to achieve great wrinkled texture. It can be left white, as I did here, but it also, you can layer or brush on some color, as I did here. Years ago I've done this with tissue paper, but that was so delicate it was hard to work with. The parchment paper is sturdier and very easy to work with, so let me show you that. Normally I do this on white cardstock, but I decided to try it on a teal colored cardstock. When wrinkled and applied, the parchment paper is somewhat translucent, so I thought it might be pretty to have a darker color underneath. So the first thing you do, and the most important thing you do, is wrinkle up the parchment paper. You want those wrinkles. And then I would do it again. We want lots and lots of wrinkles. Then we're going to take some white glue, liquid white glue, and spread it across the cardstock. Now, if you have a limited supply, the lady online said that she watered it down. I don't. I bought a gallon because I was doing a lot of techniques with liquid glue. So I have plenty, so I am not watering it down, but you could, you know, depending on your supply. So I'm just using an old, you know, inexpensive paintbrush, and I'm just thoroughly covering it with white glue. And then I'm going to take the tissue paper and I'm going to plop it down, and I really want those wrinkles to be there. So I even emphasize them and push them together so that the wrinkles are really going to stay in that glue. And can you see how that pretty blue does show through there? So you have the white, but then you also have the color. So I thought that would be kind of a cool way to do it. I really like it white on white, and I've done some pretty kind of monochromatic Christmas cards that way. And I kind of like adding just a little bit of brushed on ink too, so it's kind of fun that you can find different ways. So really emphasize those wrinkles a lot. Now it has to sit and dry, and that does take, oh, I'm going to say a good hour. I haven't tried heat setting it. I've only let it sit and dry because that's what it was recommended. So that's what we're going to do. But I did one in advance so that we didn't have to wait. And this is cut to the size that I want for the front of my card. And again, you can see that blue through there, but yet you still have that amazing texture. So I just thought that was kind of a fun technique to play with. I'm going to do a larger version of that flip top card, that front flip card. This is 5 by 7, and I cut off 1 3/4 off the front of both sides. So it's going to be a 5 by 7 card, and of course I cut it 10 by 7 and I folded it in half, and then I just cut off 1 3/4 off of both sides. So this is going to be the center flip part, and then this pretty textured piece is going to be on that flap part. And I've just put some two-sided tape on the back. When it's been worked with and it's got that texture on there, I just want to make sure this stays down good. Although of course that does mean that I really have to get it lined up good the first time. That looks pretty good. Okay. Now, Annalise is the owner of Crealies, and one of her favorite expressions is miles of smiles. And I thought that that would be a cool one to put on here, and I needed some smiles. So I took a set, it's called CL Set 37 Faces, and these cut faces into anything that you might want. And then I had some charms from the Set D Flowers, and so I made some circular faces out of those. And that's what it looks like. So we're going to put a smile there and a smile here. And then this is the large fantasy flower, and I made another smile to go on there. So it will be sending a smile to cheer somebody up. And I want to put miles of smiles there. So I'm going to glue those on to make sure we got the words in the right placement here. This will be a very fun, cheerful card to put smiles on somebody's face. And I put some strong two-sided tape on the back of this. And a pop dot on the back of this face. Isn't that cheerful? And these smiles can go down with glue. And on the inside, I thought that I would say, have a great day. I want it to be hidden underneath the flap. So I think we'll put it that way. We might start it a little higher. Again, I like that all these sentiments have a layer if you want it, but you don't have to use it. But I kind of have that peach and aqua blue theme going here. I started with two-sided cardstock that had a different color on both sides. So, miles of smiles with a fun smiley face and two more on the sides. Have a great day. This card will be sure to brighten someone's day. I hope my cards inspire you to give some of the products and ideas a try. Remember, you can find Crealies dies in the USA at Frantic Stamper and also, of course, on the Crealies website.